Hey y'all, it's Lindsay, and today I wanted to show you some Trim Healthy Mama friendly Sloppy Joes. Alright, if you saw my Trim Healthy Mama grocery haul and meal plan for this week, then you noticed that we are having Sloppy Joes tonight for dinner. I wanted it to sort of show you how I do that. This particular recipe is one that I have slowly just kind of tweaked and developed over the past, 5 years or more. And it did not start out Trim Healthy Mama friendly. It started out with heaps of brown sugar, and that has slowly changed since following Trim Healthy Mama. I also wanted to show you what kind of rolls that we use for these. They're buns, rolls, bread. It's kind of like a cheese and egg-based bread, but it gives a really good texture and it really pairs nicely with this Sloppy Joe recipe. If I'm unable to find it, I will be sure to type out the cheese bread recipe in the bottom of this video at the description box. I will also be sure to type out my Sloppy Joe recipe in the box below. And here's the thing with Sloppy Joes. I feel like it's kind of a subjective thing. You brown some meat, some onions and green peppers, and then the rest is really up to you. I'm going to start out with 1 pound of ground turkey. You can use any kind of ground meat you want. It does not matter. If you're trying to go for a fuel pull version of this recipe, I would definitely recommend doing a really low-fat turkey, and that will keep it nice and lean, or else using venison is an excellent choice. Or if you are going to use ground beef, do what Serene and Pearl always recommend, which would be to either do like the 96.4 ground beef or rinse this under hot water after you have cooked it up and browned it up. And this for us is what really makes this entire recipe taste so delicious. This is Barbecue of the Americas from Penzeys Spices. This is something that I cannot get access to except online or from my mom. And it basically has salt, paprika, allspice, nutmeg, cayenne pepper, cherry black pepper, white pepper, cinnamon, thyme, and ginger. This is a fantastic spice blend if you can get your hands on it, and if not, just some combination of those spices will produce a pretty tasty result in our opinion. We're going to turn that down to low so that it will simmer for a little while. We'll keep stirring it every now and again, but really we just want these flavors to meld and just get super yummies. My kitchen is a wreck, but that's okay. My sloppy joes are back here behind me in the stove zone, and they are simmering away and just getting all yummy. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start on my cheese bread. Like I said, if I'm able to find this on the internet, I will try to link it in the description. But if I'm not, then I will just type this out in the description for y'all below. I've already gone ahead and set my oven to preheat at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've got a couple of parchment-lined cookie sheets. While this is in the oven, I wanted to give you a quick peek. So they're puffing up nicely, and they really do look like burger buns. Just a little more yellow, a little more eggy looking, but these work out super well. I have never tried to make this cheese bread recipe with xanthan gum, and I know xanthan gum is much more readily available at lots of grocery stores and at health food stores, and I don't know how readily available glucomannan powder is. I always order everything on Amazon just because that's easiest for my life. But I know a lot of no special ingredient mamas out there do not like to order off of Amazon or just order in general. So I think it would be interesting to try this with xanthan gum and see where that goes. And yeah, I don't know. It could be interesting. So my cheese bread has come out of the oven. It's very hot. It literally just came out of the oven. And I would say that these are pretty good bun-sized pieces of bread. And I was able to get 8 buns. So this will make, each pair will make one whole sloppy joe. Here is my sloppy joe mix. It's looking pretty tasty. Once I mix up that liquid into it, it will be just about perfect. And we're going to have this with some broccoli tonight.